Greetings and salutations, good friends. Merry Christmas to you all, one and all, peace on earth and goodwill to all living beings. And boy, howdy peeps, I gotta say, I am the most excited I have been in some time because just some time ago, we got ourselves not one, not two, not even three, but 4 trailers of upcoming movies that have been on the minds of quite a lot of us here nerds. And 3 of them, honestly, really give me a lot of hope and faith in the world, at least in the world of Hollywood-ish, in the sense that 3 trailers, almost back to back. I don't think it was designed this way or not, especially since 2 of them are owned by one company and the one is not. 3 of them are heavy, to me, woman empowering. That sounded weird, but I think you know what I'm trying to go for. We get Black Widow, Mulan, and Wonder Woman 2 all back to back practically. And to me, that is freaking awesome. The 4th one being apparently now known as Ghostbusters Afterlife, which I can't say I've been waiting for. I can't say I'm all that really interested in, but I am interested, just not as much as, I should be or could be or even want to be. But because of the fact that I am a huge Ghostbusters fan, love the first 2 movies. Believe it or not, I actually do enjoy the second one. Yes, it's bad. Yes, it's just a retelling of the first one in some ways. But it's still Ghostbusters. It's still the original cast. They're all doing their same shtick. So, hey, you know what? It's fine. The first one's far superior in every way, so that's fine. But then, of course, I freaking love the game. But you know what? I'm getting ahead of myself. We will discuss that when the time comes. But for now, oh boy, today is going to be a marathon of a day because I'm trying out something I've been wanting to do for a while, which is trailer reaction videos. And what can I say? There is no better time than now. So, without further ado, let's do this.
Okay. Nothing.
And
then I got this job.
Okay. First.
This family. But nothing lasts forever.
Okay, don't just be shots of other movies. Okay, that's cool. Okay.
You can leave in a hurry.
It's never easy these days.
Thunderbolt Ross. What the?
So what
Yep.
are you going to do?
I've lived a lot of lives.
Yeah.
I'm done running from my past.
Okay.
I know you're out there.
Uh-oh.
I know you know I'm out here. So we're gonna talk like grown-ups? Is that what we are?
Uh-oh. Ooh. Ow.
It's good to see you too, sis.
What brings you home?
Really? Play fighting because we know each other.
We have unfinished business.
Ooh.
We have to go back to where it all started.
Another outfit change.
One thing's for sure.
Oh!
It's gonna be a hell of a reunion.
Oh, David!
Still fits.
What the?
Family. Back together again.
You got fat.
Rachel Weisz? Okay. Okay. Sure. Okay. Okay. Iron Man 2 there. Oh my god. Oh. Okay. Okay. So. Interesting. Okay. Well, it looks awesome. I'll say that. I can't get excited just yet. I really can't. Not just because it's a teaser, But because, like I said, I don't know if it's just going to be straight to Disney Plus. Because if it is, I have to say I have to avoid it on a basis of print. If it goes in theaters, I will see it. I'll try to see it day one. But if this is just going to be Disney Plus, no. You will not see any viewership from me. At least not right away. I will eventually see it. I already know it's going to be good. I mean, you got some really, really good actors in there for sure. As far as I know, Jeremy Renner's going to be in there. We got Rachel Weisz. And we got David Harbour, who needs a win after Hellboy. Which, if you saw my review of that, not a fan. Not a fan. Him doing a Russian accent is going to be interesting. Especially how he was just, fighting against them not too long ago. So, that'll be interesting. But honestly, story-wise, as I understand in the comics, there were, like I said, a few other Black Widows. There was the original redhead, Natasha Romanoff, and then there were at least two others. I believe one was a brunette, and one was a blonde. I don't know their names because what rare comics I read back in the day along those lines didn't have Black Widow in it. And what they did have of her, I think she was either a villain or no one really knew how to take her. But what I do know is the second Black Widow was a blonde, and then I think there was a third who might have been a redhead, but she might have also been a brunette. Now, I'm hoping that they don't try to pull a fast one and say, oh, well, Natasha Romanoff's dead, but we need someone to carry on the mantle of Black Widow, so here comes the next one. I know they're kind of doing that with Captain America, because there were other Captain Americas. Bucky went on to be one, as did Falcon. And Hawkeye kind of did too, but that was at the end of Civil War, the comics, which was pile of trash. So I don't know if I count that. And I think they stopped that really quick too. I did come across that bit, and it was really cool. Like, he was standing there, because if anyone could do at least the throwing the shield thing with accuracy, it would be Hawkeye. So that part made sense. But his protege called him out on it, because I guess she was like a Speedy to his Green Arrow, right? And she calls him out on it, and he calls it bullshit. And he says, but aren't you called Hawkeye too? And she says, yeah, but I'm not taking his outfit or taking on his real name or something like that. I don't know. So that stopped. Point is, Falcon became Captain America, and then Bucky became Captain America, or vice versa. Story-wise, I'm definitely happy they went with Falcon first. Bucky's shown to be mentally unstable right now, so he doesn't really deserve that mantle just yet. Being super strong and super fast, that's not the point. Captain America was all about his morals. Aside from all that, Black Widow. This movie looks awesome. It looks like a lot of fun. It looks like they're going to take all these aspects of being a super spy and putting it into a superhero world. One of my personal concerns originally, I think I can say it's gone now, because it looks really damn good. And you got stellar actors from top to bottom in there. On a story level, I'm not too keen on them bringing Thunderbolt Ross in. I mean, if this is supposed to take place before the events of the Incredible Hulk, then okay, sure. I don't know. Kind of cheating, kind of lame, but only because it's. I always didn't like how he was brought in later on in Infinity War to be the voice of reason, or not Infinity War, Civil War, excuse me, to be the voice of reason, but he's supposed to be the bad guy because he is a bad guy. And yeah, he's a military guy who wants to stop the Hulk, but at the same time, you understood that, but it was also a personal interest in him because Bruce Banner dated or was eventually engaged or married and potentially killed one of those, if not all of those, Betty Ross, or rather his daughter. So his hatred towards the Hulk was on a professional and personal level. But despite all that, he helped create the Abomination, and then he gets this really, really good position? No. And I could have let it all go if they had an interaction between him and Banner in Infinity War. Right before Rhodey does this one and ends the call, Banner comes in and says, well, you got a lot of nerve to calling us a bunch of villains when the last time we met you weren't looking too good yourself. Something like that would have been awesome. But again, getting sidetracked here. We're talking about Black Widow here. And honestly, I think my issue with it is that why I keep getting sidetracked is because I know it's going to be good. Every other Marvel movie, with a few exceptions, has been good, at least in one way or another. And this one's going to be. Got a lot of good actors. I just hope that they just acknowledge that there were other Black Widows in the comics, but they're not going to full-on replace her. That's my concern. I don't know what the hell David was wearing in that. I don't... What is that? Like, Captain Russia or something? I don't know. But then they have this guy who's, I guess, getting on in age, and as Rachel pointed out, getting on in weight, and it's supposed to take on someone like Hawkeye in his prime? You know what? It looks goofy as all hell. I'm down. I'm really down. I just really hope they don't put this on Disney Plus. That's really my only concern. And how crazy is that? My concern is how they release it, which is a pretty good sign, I think. If the movie looks so good, my only concern is how they release it. And for me, it just comes down to, like I said, it's a cheat. I mean, Disney Plus, they didn't have the balls to release Lady and the Tramp in theaters because of all the backlash and hatred and, you know, good making money, but so many people not liking these Disney live action remakes. They didn't even put that out in theaters just so that people would complain about it. But they're going to do the same thing to Black Widow. Just no. Just please, Disney, you ginormous monster. And I mean that in the best possible way, of course, because monsters are huge. They can gobble up a lot of stuff, but they can be awesome. I love Godzilla. It's a compliment. It's kind of a backhanded compliment, but still. Please release Black Widow in theaters. This movie, this character deserves it. You're going to get a lot of money from it, so why not? This was just one rumor, yes, but please let this be a very unfounded, groundless rumor and release this movie in theaters. You do that, I might actually even go in for Disney Plus. So please, for all of us fans who have been watching all of these movies and giving you so much of our time and energy and effort and things we probably could have been spending on other things, but we gave it to you because you're giving us really good entertainment for Marvel. So please, I know, please, all one person can ask for. I'm sure I'm not the only one. If there is anyone else who feels this way, please join me in hoping. I mean, if I'm wrong, please tell me. I want to be wrong that there was this rumor. If I'm wrong, that means it's going in theaters. If I'm right, then we all lose, I think. It's, you know, if I go any further, I'm just going to repeat myself. So you know what? To that end, I'll catch you on the flip side.